it's
I don't need to be in 4K. I
well,
don't think.
YouTube won't let you do it at 4K.
Right.
Yeah, so it always like the OBS stream always like does that. Yeah.
I just got a hand-me-down 4K TV, and I went to watch Netflix on it, and it was like, do you want to pay an extra $20 a month to enable Netflix 4K? And I was like, no, not at all.
No.
I don't care. Why would I do that?
I feel like the question really becomes like, can I see a difference? The answer is no.
Not really. And I know people who really, my dad, he's a video quality guy. Like he wants it to be 4K and he can tell a difference. And yesterday we were at Joe's and he had on like some Christmas movies in the background on his TV. And he was like, and it's doing some kind of smoothing thing. So it all looks awful. And I was like, this just looks like the Grinch to me, brother. I don't know what you mean.
That's where I would land, I think. Yeah, I watch a lot of shit on my phone. So the 4K is not going to land with me. I might not be the audience for 4K. You know?
I don't think I am. I don't ever wear my glasses that I need to wear. Oh. You bet your ass I don't have contacts. I only wear my glasses to drive. That might have something to do with it.
Yeah.
But
I'm just saying, like, you know, and you get caught. I'm doing all the clips and everything.
Yeah.
You get caught in a loop where, like, do I prefer vertical video? This horizontal thing ain't working for me either.
Gen Z Anthony.
It's not good. I know. Because I'm kind of old man Anthony. So
you are.
The vertical.
It's cool for you to have a
thing.
Like Gen Z trait about you.
That's exactly how I do it too. When I kind of dance
when you're watching something on your phone, you're like, I love vertical video.
That's what I do. That's exactly what I do.
Put it
That's
to a
crazy.
Kate Bush song. Yeah.
Oh, wait.
The kids love Kate Bush now, but they only love Running Up
the Hill
and Wuthering Heights.
Oh.
My ass tries to bring up Army Dreamers. They don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I thought we were gonna do the Wuthering Heights thing.
Get out of here! I like Wuthering Heights a lot.
I read the book. I'm kind of excited for the movie. No.
The movie I think has some serious casting problems.
Well, what are they?
Both of them are too gorgeous, Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi, and that I can forgive just because of the Hollywood angle of it. But part of this, it's the Jane Eyre problem. They're supposed to be kind of homely, regular people. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Neither of them.
I had the same issue with the Michael Fassbender, Mia Wasikowska Jane Eyre movie. I love both of them, but you can't cast these beautiful people to be Mr. Rochester and Jane Eyre. And they're doing the same thing with this. And also, Heathcliff is not a white man.
Okay.
And they have cast
that's kind of
Jacob Elordi, which is... And they've always cast a white man as Heathcliff, like since they've been making Wuthering Heights adaptations. So
I thought
that's what people bring up when I say it. But I'm like, listen,
that's where
now could be the time that we listen to what the book is saying.
That's where I thought you were going to go first.
Yeah.
Now it does.
I was originally the song Wuthering Heights by Kate Bush.
Oh.
You don't know that one?
No. Hey, not that Gen Z.
Hey,
I don't know. I don't know all of them.
Or Gen X, like either one.
I don't know.
No.
I feel like I have.
You've heard it.
I'm sure I have.
It's me. And she dances.
That didn't do anything for me. I promise you that did not help at all.
Cold. Let me out of your window. No?
No.
Jeez.
Sorry.
That's okay. I'll send it to you later. It's a banger, honestly.
I genuinely don't know. Part of me wants to just pretend, so you keep going, so you keep singing.
Fuck you. Yeah. Jack says, in relation to the 4K discussion, we aren't supposed to see that many details about each other. Let's all go back to 6 pixels and a dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm in. Just make this shit 8-bit. I don't care anymore.
Yeah. That's...
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know what? The writing comes through.
Doesn't it?
In the 8-bit, you know, because you don't really care about the video aspect.
Yeah, you don't care. It's more valuable that you have the story there. And that's what we're here to give you.
Exactly. And when you're looking at Jack, you're looking at Kate, you're looking at Sawyer. They're too pretty.
Yeah.
Right?
No. Imagine looking at Kate in 4K.
No.
Your retinas would burn out of your damn skull.
You lose some of the writing.
It's over.
They're too pretty. I get that. You sign me up for that.
Yeah, and so that's why we don't pay to stream this in 4K.
Yeah.
I assume what YouTube wants you to do. And we don't do that for you guys, you know, so that you can be caught up in the story with us and not worry about, you know, whatever pores are on my nose.
That's how we keep the show free. I think.
That's what we're doing for you.
Yeah. So also for you. Can we hit the intro?
Yeah.
for the beard, before it turned gray.
Yeah.
Oh, we're live. We're on.
We're back. Hello. Where the hell do we start?
I don't know. Where are you going to fly?
Yeah, let's fly. Let's fly to the Santa Rosa Mental Institution in Los Angeles, park there, and we'll see what the fuck Libby's doing there and why she's there and what that's all about.
Yeah, Santa Rosa is pretty good.
Yeah, that's where we're flying. So let's hit to the skies. Put your tray tables up in the upright position as we take off, and make sure to listen to your sweet baby flight attendants as they come around and offer you ginger ale and pretzels. Now make sure you do understand that we will be flying super fast, faster than planes are allowed to fly.
Yeah.
And I'm going to quit saying numbers because last time I did that, I was proven to not know anything about airplanes.
It was crazy fast. I was very confused.
Right. So we're going really fast. I'm going to engage like the nitro boosters on the bottom of the plane. I just installed those. They're brand new.
On a Lucia
have
style.
Not been tested except for like on rocket ships, but I think it'll be fine.
Should be.
So we'll hit that and, take a load off, enjoy the flight, watch one of the Hangover movies on the screen in front of you.
Get some.
And we'll see you in LA.
Get some fish crackers.
Oh, yeah.
Or some, what were the crackers that the numbers guy was eating that he stole? Graham crackers?
Maybe.
Or some celery. Whatever
Some
Hurley.
celery, I like the goldfish.
Yeah.
I'm a big goldfish guy. You can have some peanut butter off of a leaf if you'd like.
Oh.
And we'll enjoy ourselves.
Yeah. That was awful.
Yeah.
I hated that.
It's rough. It's rough. He had a rough time this episode, but he came out the other end of it, I think, feeling a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He should be.
Yeah. I will say that the overarching island plot in this one, I'm Shelby, by the way.
I'm Anthony.
Welcome to Flight 815. And the overarching plot in this one on the island is that Hurley is seeing his old friend from his stay in the mental institution, Dave, around the island. Very a la Christian Shepherd, very a la Kate's horse. He's everywhere. No one's been telling each other about these island hallucinations, so he's super scared that the reasons why he was in the mental hospital are coming back to him. He's running around trying to figure out if Dave's really there. And in flashbacks, we see his time at the mental institution with Dave and with his doctor, his psychiatrist, Senator Kelly from Bryan Singer's X-Men trilogy. And that all turns out that Dave was never real, and Dave was never in the mental institution with him. He was an imaginary friend, a hallucination. But on the island, Libby kind of helps him get through it, while Locke is frustrated over needing crutches because he hurt his leg. His leg got a little impaled last episode, if you'll remember.
And Henry is definitely part of something.
And Henry's acting crazy in there.
Okay, I'm going to wait for you. I'm going to wait for you to be done with the what we missed on Glee.
That's what you missed on Glee.
And then is he? They never said he's a part of the others,
Right.
but he has people.
He's around.
He has people.
Maybe.
Ooh, Henry's
he
up to something.
About the others. He says they talk about MC Gainey's yet unnamed character with the fake beard.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, that guy's not in charge. He's nothing." And he's like, and what you really need to be worried about is him, talking about someone else perhaps in charge. Which is funny because back in maternity leave and flashbacks where Claire was in Ethan's fucked up little, medical
maternity ward or whatever that was.
The staff station. We hear MC Gainey show up and talk to Ethan. I think it was Ethan. Yeah, it was. He talks to Ethan about him being upset about him having Claire. And so one could believe that the him that Henry was talking about is the same Henry that MC Gainey was talking about to Ethan.
And I still think it's the guy from the video.
Yeah.
I don't. You said his name. I can't remember his name,
It's
but yeah,
something.
Yeah, that guy. That's who I think it is.
Marvin Candle.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
is his name.
Yeah. So I mean, Henry, and it was weird because I kept writing notes, and I was like,
Yeah.
So his name is not Henry, and he was like, just keep calling me that.
Yeah,
I'm used to
it now. Just call me Henry. I like it.
So is that what we're doing? Will we ever learn?
We're doing for right now.
Okay. All right, because I was like, what is his name? I can't write notes about him if I don't know his real name.
True. His name's Henry, for all we know at this moment.
It's not
He's
him.
going by.
They really, really had me. I know. Coming into today's episode, I truly was like, Henry Gale's fine.
Yeah.
This guy's rocking it. He's a good dude. He's gonna become a part of the Full Frontals. Really what I thought. I was like, Henry Gale is truthful. He's honest. He's a good dude. And I
love it here. I'm feeling great.
Yeah, so that was bad.
Who could say? Maybe he's super truthful. He said some stuff. He said, I'm done lying. Is he?
No. Gosh darn. There is not a bit that comes out of this dude's mouth that's true. And I knew that. I knew that going in. And I still believe that he was telling the truth.
My Shayla. I love when he lies.
Gosh.
That's his favorite thing to do.
It's the worst. Man, I was so mad. I really was.
Where are my Henry notes? I got to scroll past some Hurley here to see if that's where we're starting. All of my Henry notes are either spoilers or nasty. They keep putting him in predicament bondage in the hatch. They're not like... They're locking him in a safe already, and they're tying his ankles to his wrist.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Come on, guys.
That's kind of awful. Yeah, I really didn't think about it. He's already
crazy.
In there.
And he's in the first time we see him in this episode, he's tied up like Saint Sebastian style, like at wrist from each corner of the room. And then they come back and he's in the fucking lotus position. We can't be doing this, dog.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point. Because when they cut back to him and his hands were up, I was like, this feels gratuitous.
This feels like a bit much.
If he is up to something, he's not the muscle. He's not the guy you need to...
Have you seen him?
Yeah, he's not the one you need to worry about. Why are you doing that? Right? If you get Echo in that situation, put him up.
Yeah.
Who's Henry Gale going to put his hands on? Nobody. Yeah, I was like, oh, you guys are just doing this.
My baby's 5'9" and doughy. Leave him alone. Just leave him in there. He's going to be fine. But no, they're tying him up in like increasingly slutty ways throughout the episode, which is fine.
I did not see that coming.
Well, it's the truth, isn't it?
I guess. The slutty was never going to be on the adjective for me, but now that you say it.
Yeah, I mean, look at how they had him tied up. That's not how you tie up a prisoner. That's how you tie someone up.
He's in a vulnerable position. Jack loves to take advantage of people in vulnerable positions. So if he's the one in charge, they might fall in love. Jack's really going to start ingratiating himself to Henry because Henry is looking for companionship at his lowest moment.
Yeah.
That's like Jack's MO. So I get that.
That's true.
If he signed him, if he's the one who did it.
That's true. He almost died this episode also. And I feel like we should touch on that. Sawyer, or it's not Sawyer, Saeed pulled a gun on him and was like, I'm going to shoot you. And Henry was like, don't. And Ana Lucia was like, hey. And then he pulled the trigger and Ana Lucia, I'm so sorry, my queen, for this moment. I love you. Yanked his arm up and saved Henry from getting his brains blown out in that just out of nowhere, kind of. I mean, obviously, Saeed's kind of crazy and they don't trust him for obvious reasons, but...
Saeed's going through it. I didn't think he was actually going to do it. I thought it was like a threat. It was like...
He said, I'm gonna.
And he did. He was absolutely gonna, which was weird. Yeah.
He's itching to shoot Henry.
Dude, that's my whole thing with this entire episode.
Yeah.
Everything was perfect, except they were like each story was taken away from the other one.
That's true. There's a lot going on and not a lot of that tied together well or meshed together well.
Because I was really falling in love with like whatever was happening with Hurley.
Yeah.
And we can get into that, but like also you're going to pull me back to the fact that Henry's lying even more. Oh, he almost gets killed by Saeed. Locke can't walk. He's getting upset. Like pick one. Because I was like, I'm fully invested in one, and then I get all the way in there emotionally, and then it cuts to the other story. And I was like, if you have two A stories, do you really have one? It's kind of where I got lost a little bit. Oh, no pun intended, yeah.
ABC.
Netflix. Soon to be Hulu.
I watched it on Hulu today. I was like, I've got to be ready for 2026.
How was it?
It was fine. Okay. I have an ad blocker on my laptop, so it didn't bother me now.
Nice. Yeah, but you get what I'm saying. If there's two A stories, is there any, like, it just felt like and couldn't pick.
There was specifically a point where, and I know that it's for tension, but it felt like not good tension to me in this watch. There's a point where it's Dave leads Hurley to the cliff and jumps, and Hurley's left there, and he looks like he might be about to jump after him, and then it cuts away to do all this Henry stuff. You know, I love all the Henry stuff, all the Locke stuff that's happening, but I was like, okay. It felt more like it broke the tension than helped build it by cutting away at that point.
Yeah.
Because by the time we made it back to Hurley on the cliff, I was like, oh, finally.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay. All right. Well, that makes me feel a little bit better because it did feel like choppy, sloppy, maybe. Yeah. I was like, he's about to jump off the cliff.
Yeah.
For someone who, I cannot stress you enough, Dave had me in the first half. I was like, is this entire island fake? I was kind of there.
Right.
You could have convinced
crazy, but yeah.
I mean, I knew.
I have told you that Hurley's the most important, and you could make that into Hurley's the only one that's actually real, and he's invented everything. That makes sense. I see where you got that.
And they were like, we're going to cut back to Henry. And I was like, wait, no.
Exactly.
You can't do that right now. Exactly. He's about to, he might kill himself. Yeah. What are we doing?
I know.
And I was like, is he going to jump and injure himself? And then it turns out it was fake. I really was kind of like, I had like 10 questions.
Yeah.
Then they cut away.
Yeah.
And like, like you said,
it broke really the tension. It didn't. And I like the Dave storyline. This is far from my favorite Hurley episode and far from my favorite season 2 episode. The Dave stuff is fine. It's just been done so many times. Like, we've seen it. You know what I mean? I love A Tale of Two Sisters. I love Goodnight Mommy. I love The Uninvited. I love Fight Club. I love Legion on FX. We've done it. We've been here.
Yeah.
we've had this guy is only in this character's mind, and we've treated him like a real character for the whole time. And twist, he's not real. Okay, sure. I've seen it. I've seen it.
I know. I feel like I got stuck. The Hurley storyline felt to me as though it was a hat on a hat. Yeah. Because I thought him punishing himself by eating, him destroying his relationship with Libby, him going through all of this stuff, and it was like a better version of the Charlie storyline. With him, he was almost like in a full parallel. He was hoarding food, hiding food, the same way Charlie was with the heroin. Mm-hmm. But it was more interesting to me because this is a character we don't know a lot about.
Yeah.
And then you do Everything Is Not Real. Yeah. And I was like, no, everything is really compelling already. You don't need to take it to that level. Does that make sense? Like,
yeah. I think that the Hurley disordered eating storyline in this is much more important to Hurley's growth than the Dave thing. I'll tell you right now, Dave is over. Like, obviously he's come out of that delusion that Dave is his real friend, but we're not going to come back and do more Dave. There's not going to be really any more exploration of why Hurley created this guy in his head to be his friend. It's just, he imagined this guy when he was in the mental hospital, and now he imagined him on the island for one episode, and now it's over. And that's fine. And it did lend us some insight into how Hurley views himself through how Dave talked to him, which is heartbreaking. But the real crux of the matter was the eating disorder storyline. And that got completely shafted. And that's...
It's not fine. You almost said it's fine.
But it's understandable because that's a difficult topic to broach, and they have not been broaching these more sensitive topics with as much intensity. Like they have, obviously. We talk about Sun's infertility, and then we talk about Jen's infertility, but that was not focused on quite as much. I don't know.
No. I just,
I get why they didn't focus on it. I get why they added the Dave thing. I just didn't care for it.
Yeah, I was kind of feeling the same thing because I was much more interested in who he was personally, especially if you're going to do the flashbacks. And the flashbacks were centered around Dave, but they were much more centered around Hurley on a deck.
Yeah, and that gets completely glossed over. We learn about it through his discussion with Senator Kelly, his psychiatrist, and then I don't know what his name is in the show or what his actor's name is.
Oh, but when he's talking about like, you're punishing yourself, and he's like, what can I do about it?
Yeah,
I'm fat, and that seems more interesting to me than actually. Never mind, the last 40 episodes have all been nothing burger. Like you just made all of it up, and I was like, wow, I'm not stupid. I've been here, and I felt like it felt a little bit like they were pandering. Almost.
Maybe a little bit.
Enjoy it.
I think that whole angle is interesting because we have seen glimpses of Hurley feeling a lot of shame about his body and feeling a lot of, different types of ways about his body. And we've been led to believe that most of that is for the main reasons that people will feel ashamed of their body, of like how they appear to others, how they will attract a sexual partner, how they will, look and appear. And it is partially that, but now we get this tidbit of information that is just glossed over completely, that it's more that Hurley blames himself and his size for this horrible accident that was not his fault. The psychiatrist was very clear, like there was 20 more people on the deck than there were supposed to be. It wasn't him. He just happened to also be there when the dock sank. But that, I don't know. I feel like they just had that little conversation and then they're like, okay, and that's all we're going to do about it. Why weren't there flashbacks about that?
Right.
About that happening and how it led to him being institutionalized.
Self-destructive with his food because they've kind of been building up to it with him hoarding the ranch and doing all this different, like you're already building there.
Yeah.
You're already talking about how he's using food as a mechanism to dislike himself. And I feel like, whatever it is, like I don't love my relationship with food all the time. Like I think that's something that a lot of people could relate to.
Definitely.
I feel like a lot of people can grasp onto a story where, all right, if it's not food, there's something about themselves that they don't enjoy and they kind of gravitate to it because they don't like themselves and they just keep. I feel like less people would be like, yeah, no, my entire life is fake because I have this friend who is imaginary and nothing's real.
Right.
And
I'm not saying that.
I'm being harsh, man. That really, Dave really ticked me off. I was not into it.
Too.
I suck.
He's such an asshole.
I got to get off of it
the
right now.
The damn slipper.
Yeah, the whole thing. And he threw it. Oh, so he hit him with the slipper.
We kind of don't know. Dave hits Hurley a bunch of times throughout the episode, but it's before we learn that Dave is not real. So we don't really know if that was Hurley hitting himself or Hurley just completely, that the whole hit was just a delusion that Hurley experienced and it didn't happen at all. They don't really go into that.
Because when he woke him up to escape, he was like, "You're not real," and he hits him. He was like, "Was that real?"
Yeah.
He goes, "No, it's not real." And he's like, "We could do this all day." I was like, "Is he hitting him or?"
Well, Hurley's conscious then. Here's something. Hurley's conscious when he hits him and is like, "Is that real?" And when he throws the coconuts at him and is like, "See, I'm real." Hurley is conscious in those moments. The moment right after Dave wakes him up in bed, Dave goes, "You're a hard man to wake up." And that's because Hurley is not conscious to imagine being shaken awake. Am I making any sense at all?
Yes.
So Dave can't shake him awake or hit him awake because Hurley is not conscious to have that delusion. He wakes up into the delusion naturally, and then Dave is like, "You're a hard man to wake up," because I don't know. I might be reading too much into the grass.
I'm curious, but what about the basketball scene? Because I felt like that was good too. Because because I wrote down actually, I can't remember. There's a romantic comedy with Philip Seymour Hoffman. Have you ever seen that where he's like playing basketball?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, he's like playing basketball in New York City, and he's like shooting it, and he's playing terrible. Dave was like doing that in the gym, and he was like, Throw me the ball. Throw me the rock. You know, you're passing to somebody who's not in the game.
Because that person's real. Dave's not in the game. And maybe Hurley is the one who said, "Throw me the rock," and thought it was Dave. You know what I mean? Okay. And maybe not. But they all ignore him. And you kind of don't realize, because they all ignore him except for Senator Kelly when he's like appeasing Hurley. Will be like, "Hey, Dave, how's it going?"
Yeah.
But he knows. But no one else acknowledges Dave. And me having seen the episode before, going in knowing that Dave was not real, I really like the basketball scene because nobody pays any fucking attention to him at all. And he's like, why would you throw the ball at somebody who's not in the game? Well, you're not there, brother. You're not present.
Yeah, that was like, it told me everything I needed to know right away. And it took me 30 minutes later until I figured it out. Sorry, I'm on Dave. He's the title episode. So I got to get off Dave. It really was, because I love what Hurley did.
Little Dicky.
I love Hurley and Libby too.
I do too, and they had some sweet stuff. I will say that. Well, maybe I shouldn't say that, but I can say it soon.
Okay.
Do we want to talk about?
All right, so that's that.
I don't know. Maybe later. I think it's funny that Locke still has such intense trust in Henry at the beginning. Like, not necessarily once he goes in and talks to him and he gets mad about the button stuff, but like when he's laid up and Jack is talking to him, I think he's like, no, you don't understand. He helped me and he could have left. And he helped me and he could have left. And I think that, maybe he was lying about the Henry Gale thing, but I do think that he's a good guy because he helped me when he could have left, because he didn't abandon Locke like everyone else has abandoned Locke. Locke is still like putting so much trust into him, which is funny. Like, girl, get up.
Yeah.
I don't trust him.
Like, Locke doesn't really have a choice. I mean, he has to trust him really at this point, and especially now that he's laid up. Really, most of his information is probably going to come through Henry. It's just Locke has this thing right now where he has tied himself to Henry so deep. And as he begins to trust Henry more and he gets locked into like that side of things, he's in the midst of this like big power struggle with Jack. He's never going to pick Jack's side.
No.
So, and he has like Locke has to be right. He has to know more than everybody else. And him being able to trust Henry when nobody else does, I feel like plays into Locke's ego a little bit. He wants to trust him because nobody else does. And he knows better than everybody else. He knew the island before anybody else. Like, that's just kind of his thing. So if everybody else is writing him off, he's got to lock in. I mean, it's just like he knows better.
Yeah, he's got to lock in.
Oh, nice. I didn't even think about that. But, he knows better than everybody else. So if everybody's on one side of the fence, you can pick Locke to be on the other side. And especially now with Henry.
He's a contrarian.
Yeah. I mean, he has to. Especially because he trusts him, and also he wants to be the one who knows better. Just in case Henry's right, Locke needs to know better.
He wants to be the one who was right in the end.
Yeah.
We have a few comments from our friend Jack, who says, despite the issues with this episode, I do really love the unreliable narrator as a motif and the way that it weaves into each character's perception of the island and the situation they're in. I do too. Absolutely. And each, point of view episode we get about a character will give us a little bit of insight to how they're seeing things. And this is a really great example of that. Jack also says, of course Locke trusts Henry. It was love at first sight. Exactly.
See, I was not aware of that until you told me about it.
I know. I think it's very clear. There's something weird going on with those.
Is Jack talking about a little bit more like with Hurley and his insecurity and maybe his self-image?
Yeah. And I think all of that comes through Dave.
Okay.
And his perception of the island, especially in this episode, like believing it's all fake and created by him like Dave was, is really interesting. Whereas, you'll have a Locke episode and the island will feel beautiful. And then you'll have an episode like this where the island feels very scary.
Yeah.
And malevolent.
Now that makes a ton of sense to me.
Yeah.
Because like Hurley's entire insecurity and the way that he interacts with people because of how he views himself. Now that now everything makes a little bit more sense to me. Well, but everything was making sense to me through Libby and through his own, his meetings with the doctor.
Do we trust Libby?
Dave confused me.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to just throw that out.
No, ask me again.
Hey, Anthony, I've got a question for you. Do you trust Libby?
I did until like the last 5 seconds.
I'm not really trying to lead you anywhere. I don't know if I trust Libby. It's God's honest truth.
So my last note, really, before they cut to her in the, I wanted to call it an asylum, but it's not that. It's just a mental
Asylum is just an outdated word for it.
Her face when she was walking away from the cliff with Hurley was weird. And I wrote down, like, why is his face weird? What is it? And then they cut over there, and I was like, well.
Guilt because she's lying to him, maybe?
Maybe. Or does she know a little bit more about him than she should? Was she in place before, like, you know, because we have talked about a lot. There are, with Saeed and Claire, there were people who felt like they knew that they were going to end up on that flight and land there.
Yeah. Did Libby?
Were they placed there before there? Was Libby aware that Hurley was going to be on that flight? Has she been planted this whole time?
It is interesting because if you'll remember, we had a similar discussion a few weeks ago where there was a scene, and I think probably it's just poor script supervision, honestly. Like, it's probably just a mistake, a goof. But there was a bit where Libby was like, yeah, you tripped over my feet when you got on the plane. You were the last one on the plane and you tripped on me. And Libby's seat was in the back of the plane and Hurley's was not. And so how would he have tripped over her feet? You know what I mean? And she's like, and that's where you know me from. And that felt like a lie. And now we know that she had been in the mental institution with him and had certainly seen him. We also know that she has at least told people that she was a clinical psychologist. She might have been, she might not have been, but that's what she's been telling people. And she seems to know her shit clinical psychology wise.
Yeah.
She was really good at talking Hurley off the ledge, but you can become really good at clinical psychology stuff by being on the other end of it too. So, which we know for a fact she was because we saw her at Santa Rosa.
Being in a lot of those, being on the other couch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I was really, this episode, I cannot stress you enough. Everything that I thought that I was enjoying was wrong. Like, because, I mean, Libby giving Hurley confidence, purpose, and literally a way to change themselves. Because all I've talked about for months now is how much I enjoy everybody changing and growing and taking a step forward. She was the catalyst to give Hurley that opportunity. And then it was like, no, she was in there too. And
well, I do think that all of that, the encouragement of him to, you know, make better choices and to love himself more and to care for himself better and all of that, I think that was all coming from a genuine place from what I could see. It's just also that she is lying to him about having known him beforehand, which colors everything a little bit strangely. Like, then what is your game? Do you genuinely like me and want me to get better? It's also funny, I think it was joking. Did she kiss him again?
Yeah.
She did? She kissed him twice? Because that I looked for it, but I didn't back up and I was taking notes too, so I might have missed it. But she kisses him and then he's like, maybe you should do it again just to make sure. And it's kind of like a cute little flirty thing. And she doesn't kiss him again, I think, unless I missed it taking notes. And that's...
I might have missed it because
that's fine, because it was like a jokey little thing. But also, wouldn't you kiss him again if you said that?
That's awful, because you know what? I think I missed it because I was writing down a note. Yeah. That should be the name of the episode. Maybe you should do it again. So I think I wrote it. So I don't know.
I was taking some kind of note and wasn't paying attention and then didn't back up. But I don't believe she kissed him a second time after he asked her to. Which again is mine, but also why not?
Oh man. Okay. Can I float this at you?
Please.
What if there's nothing nefarious going on?
Oh, Libby? Absolutely. That's also a possibility.
What if she's like withholding the fact that she was there too for the same reason that Hurley's not telling anybody?
Yeah.
The same reason he didn't tell anybody that he won the lottery or the numbers. Like, she doesn't want to be colored by her past. She doesn't want to be judged for it. Just because she was in the same place, they didn't know each other. Maybe she doesn't want to be judged for that either.
And that could be totally innocent.
Because I'm choosing right now to believe in Libby and Hurley.
Yeah.
Because I think I'm into it. I'm choosing to believe. Yeah. Because I like it.
And I love that. And I love them. And hopefully this really interesting through line will continue to be explored.
Are you looking at the camera?
Yeah. I'm just talking directly to our listeners, to my friends.
So it's...
And Zoe.
Every time you do that, I feel like you're talking to everyone who knows something I don't know. So,
right.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. No, I wanted Libby to be genuine and pure. I was just really excited and really for Hurley to have a companion on the island, because I feel like if people have a triangle or a companion, they get more stories. And if Hurley has somebody that he can interact with, he gets more stories. I mean, the same. Are you doing the thing with the camera again?
I'm smiling at Zoe. She was whispering something. Oh. It made me laugh.
Okay. Well, even with Charlie, the bulk of his stories, and I feel like the last 10 episodes have really been because he was so tied down to Claire. If you can do stories in twos, you get more stories. And we haven't seen Hurley enough. And if him and Libby are doing more stuff, a Libby episode will be a Hurley episode, and I get more of Hurley, or
exactly
both ways. So he's kind of been a rogue by himself.
Right.
So
you're right, and I can't wait for the Libby episode. You're right.
You say you're. You can't say you're
Zoe
right that many times.
Distracting me.
What is going on? Okay,
Nothing.
You can't say you're right that many times in a row and expect me to believe that I'm right.
Maybe you're just really right.
Yeah, that would be a first, actually. That's not. Have
you considered that maybe you're just right?
I would say 50% of the time. Do you think?
Please, by all means, far be it from me to keep the flower of you from flourishing.
Oh, I was gonna say, do you think I've hit 50% of my predictions? What do you think my percentage number is?
I don't know, and I'm bad at Excel, but 6? 1 in 5? Is that what you're saying?
Okay.
Zoe says 1 in 5. Zoe also has not seen an episode of the show, so I don't know why you accepted that.
I didn't accept it at all. You accepted it.
Okay. I was trying to figure out what she was trying to signal to me over there. I think you've gotten a fair few of them. And there are some that you've gotten that you have not been proven right on yet. But there are also some that you have guessed that you have not been proven wrong on yet. And you've been proven wrong. And
a lot.
Proven right. So maybe about 50%. I don't know. I don't think it's as low as 1 in 5, but it might also not be as high as 50%.
Okay. All right. I'm going to keep taking shots.
Yeah.
All right. You're up. I'm sorry.
You're okay. Don't apologize.
We win at the same time.
We did. Do you think... So we've talked about Henry's lies. The big lie, of course, that this episode kind of predicates on is that he is not Henry Gale and that Henry Gale is buried under the balloon. And then Saeed comes and is like, talk Henry Gale to me. And he says, oh, yeah, I was here to rescue him or something. And we found him and his neck was broken in the balloon and he was already dead. And Saeed was like, liar, bitch. I found a dollar bill that he wrote a note on after he was already on the island. Don't lie to me again. And Henry goes, ugh. And then later he's talking to Locke and Locke is asking him about the button, and Henry insists that he never hit the button and then it just reset on its own. Do you think that that's what happened, or do you think that he's lying and did hit the numbers and the button?
He's lying. He hit the numbers.
Yeah.
He repeated them too fast. He knew the numbers. He knew the numbers.
He parroted them right off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Locke in that episode was like, it's 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42. I'll say it again. It's 4. And Henry goes, nope, 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42. Got it.
Yeah. Gone.
Yeah.
No. And especially he's been there and and Locke was talking about the station, or maybe because Locke said kind of what I said.
Yeah.
You trying to infiltrate the station? He's like, This is nothing.
This is horse piss.
Horse piss.
I'm not infiltrating this.
So he knows about stations.
Yeah.
He definitely knows about the numbers.
Yeah.
So he put those numbers in.
He knows the bearded guy.
He knows the beard guy. So he knows all about these stations. Yeah. He understands exactly what this station is supposed to do. He knew the numbers right away. He definitely put the numbers in.
Yeah.
Definitely put the numbers in. Why would he not?
Who could say?
Why would he come back?
Yeah, exactly.
No. Honestly, what a weird turn of events. And I feel like now we're getting into the weeds with Lost. Everybody lying.
Everybody loves to lie.
Yeah. I mean,
maybe Henry the most of all.
Yeah.
But they all love to tell lies over and over again.
It's crazy. 40 minutes ago when I was watching the last episode.
Yeah.
Henry rocks, man. He might just be a really rich guy who had to bury his wife.
What a horrible... nice. He helped Locke and he put a towel under his head so that his head wouldn't hurt on the floor. Aw.
Yeah. I mean, he buried his wife. Of course he wants to help save a life when he can't. This guy sucks. Get him out of here. Throw him off the cliff that Hurley's thinking about.
I don't want to hear another word out of your mouth. Right.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah,
that's how it feels.
Yeah, we got to get Echo involved.
Yeah.
He's building a church. by the way.
Is that what you think he's building?
He's building a church.
Yeah.
100%.
Looking good doing it, too.
I knew.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I was baiting you there.
It cut to him, and he's got his shirt off, and he's all sweaty, and he's lifting wood around. I'm not sure what you want me to say.
So do you think they did that on purpose? Yeah. So Charlie's walking up and he's got this like pallet and it's like dragging it behind him. It looks like the hardest thing ever. And he goes, "Here's this thing. I don't know what it is if you want it." And then Echo literally barely picks it up and moves it. It's like, well, they definitely did that on purpose.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah. Who's gonna win in a fight? The teeny tiny British drug addict or the giant former warlord? Who's gonna be able to pick up the wood better?
Well, pallets aren't that heavy. And like it looked like it was the heavy.
This is Charlie we're talking about.
And Echo just literally could have just done it with one hand and just moved it. I was like, well. Yeah.
Charlie's made of popsicle sticks and Elmer's glue, man.
Yeah.
Of course he's not going to be lifting that pallet. Sorry.
So
he's a hobbit. He can't lift that big.
No, Kate's not Hobbit.
Kate's an elf. Kate's a Mirkwood elf.
In the Hobbit.
In the Hobbit,
okay.
Yes.
Because we did that early. I had both movies mixed up.
We did. Charlie was a hobbit. Charlie was one of the main hobbits.
I wrote down clozapam like 5 times.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out what it was.
Well, it's an antipsychotic.
Yeah, they told me that eventually. Yeah. They kept saying the word, and I was like,
right.
I gotta think. I gotta look this up. And they just told me.
Yeah.
I didn't have enough patience just to wait until they told me.
Television sometimes will do that, though.
Yeah, they got me. I was
like, get you.
I was like, I really gotta, because I'm looking into everything.
Yeah.
This medicine, I gotta figure it out. No. Also,
so they're just expecting pharmacists to watch the show to not have that mystery. If you're thinking of it as a mystery, then like psychologists and pharmacists and doctors and nurses, they just get it.
I'm not saying I'm not saying it was good by me.
People who have been on clozapam, no mystery for you.
Yeah, my bad. Also, can we talk about Hurley whooping Sawyer's ass?
Oh, I've been waiting. Yes.
Because sign me up for that.
And it was so fucking good. He pulls the tarp down with him and they're wrestling like under the tarp and Hurley's wailing on him. And it's like a Sims animation. Like Sawyer like reaches out from under the tarp and gets dragged back in. And then Hurley throws the tarp off of him and just keeps hitting. It rules.
He's trying to like crawl out and he's like, you're not going anywhere.
Jen comes out of his tent, sees what's happening, and just thinks it's the funniest thing in the world until Son is like, maybe you should actually help him.
I liked it. That was kind of my favorite part. Everybody just laughing.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah.
And he needs that.
Yeah,
That's true. He needs that. And if anybody's going to dish it out, it should be the People's Princess.
And he was saying all of the names that Sawyer had called him.
Oh, yeah. And I loved that.
Me too.
He was throwing a punch with Stay Puffed and all of that. I love Hurley.
And then Kate asked Sawyer, he's like, nothing. I didn't do anything. And I was like,
right.
Bro, you're a
piece of shit. And she's laughing at him too. She's like, you look like you got your ass kicked. He did.
He did. He did by her guy.
And he needed it bad. He did get her a little bit. And Sawyer did get her a little bit.
Timmy fell down the well.
Yeah, don't you have an adventure to get to? I hear Timmy fell down the well.
That's pretty good. But here's the thing. I'm like so far out on Sawyer. And they even reminded me of with the frog.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so...
I like that Hurley used the frog, though, to kind of blackmail him.
That was horrible.
For a second. He said,
horrible.
You remember I helped you with the frog that you killed? I said, yes, tell him.
And he's done a lot of bad stuff that I cannot condone or root for.
Right. The frog hurt me.
Yeah, me too.
Deeply and intensely. It was just a cute little animal hanging out, and he squished it.
It's disgusting. Yeah, Sawyer.
I lead spiders outside, and frogs are very cute and very sweet, and I like the way that they smile. And I don't like any of those things about spiders. I think sometimes a spider can be sort of handsome, but mostly they're just like legs. I don't know where I'm going anymore. Really.
No, I'm trying to think about how I feel about either of them.
Sometimes spiders are cute, but it's usually like a big old wolf spider that's cute. A lot of times I feel like spiders are too small to really be anything but like little sketchy squiggles.
Yeah, and I guess I don't have an opinion on spiders or frogs.
I love frogs. I love their legs, the way that they jump, and they just hammer them into the ground to do so. I love that they're amphibious. I love their smiles again. I love their big eyes.
Okay.
I like the ones that are brightly colored to suggest poison. Very cool. I wish I was brightly colored.
Like yellow stripes on
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw a video on Twitter today of a really handsome, fat, cyan blue frog. And you know he's poisonous.
Yeah.
Just like a reel I saw. I've been thinking about it for hours. Yeah.
All right.
Love a frog.
Well, I was very neutral on them before you started. Now it feels like I can't be neutral
frogs.
anymore.
You shouldn't be neutral on
if you
frogs.
support them, I support them.
I love a frog.
But I hate Sawyer
and
because
they start out as tadpoles, and isn't that the most fucked up thing you've ever heard? That they start out like as little fish and then start growing legs? Yeah, boy.
Let me tell you about babies.
Well, yeah,
they start out.
Okay,
Now
does
grow.
Trip have legs?
Yeah.
Trip came out with legs because he's a human baby, and human babies kind of just look like teeny tiny humans.
He didn't start with legs.
Well, yes, but once he was out, what I'm talking about is the tadpole will be free on the earth, living and breathing and hanging out in the pond as a tadpole, and then it'll just start growing legs. It's not inside its mama or an egg when it's doing that. It's out there in the world, and that's badass and cool.
Yeah, I guess I don't
frogs.
disagree. You came at me way harder than I was coming at you. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. Frogs are badass.
You were trying to mansplain babies to me. Of course I came at you. You said, I don't know if you've heard of babies. I get what you mean with babies. But they come out looking like little babies, like little people.
You think I was mansplaining?
Just a little. That's okay. I've mansplained to you before.
Yeah, but I can't do it to you. It's different.
I don't mean to be double standards.
Okay. Wow.
I'm just saying frogs are fucking cool.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to say anything.
It ruined our friendship.
Yeah. I mansplain now.
Oh my goodness, Anthony. I hate Dave. I'm trying to find what else I have notes on.
I guess I did write Libby eating no crumbs. I feel like that was an homage to you.
She did.
Yeah. Especially when she was like...
Garcia was also doing a great job this episode.
I feel like it's hard to, and you probably know a little bit more about this because you've been on film before, but she was giving that this is real. Mm-hmm. One, I feel like I missed the part where they were that close.
Yeah.
And I really feel like I missed where she felt.
Do we trust Libby? Sorry, go on.
No, yeah. I was like, damn, you're real in love with him. And I guess I just thought it was some casual island flirting, just walking by each other.
I love that they are falling in love, but there has kind of been no focus on it until now. And it's all of a sudden like.
She's crying and very powerful. And she was definitely eating. She was doing all of it. I was questioning kind of her motivation for doing it, but she was doing a ton. Is it hard for Hurley, like as that actor, to respond in that moment? Because like you said, he was doing great.
Yeah.
Giving back into that scene. Is that like a weird, or how does the camera situation work?
What are you asking? I think I'm not understanding.
When Libby is doing that, and you were saying like Hurley was doing a really good job of being in that moment too and giving it back. Are those two separate shots, or is it one shot with two cameras? How does that work?
No, you would do when you're doing a conversation of any kind where people are facing each other like that. You're gonna do one over the shoulder for one of them and one over the shoulder for the other one to get it. Like that. So it's they were probably doing the whole scene every time, but this take we're filming Libby, and next take we're going to film Hurley, and then the next take we'll do a 2-shot, and then we'll get more takes of all of them. Oh. You know what I mean?
See, I feel like that makes it so much more impressive.
Yeah.
Especially when the other, like, if you're doing a theater show, like that person's in the moment with you. Libby was pouring out in that.
Yeah.
And I was like,
she's good.
I was convinced. I was convinced she was real.
And she is. She is, in fact, real.
No, I meant like real with her love.
Yeah, even though, I'm with you. Henry says something crazy. He says, well, it's not that crazy, I guess, but I liked it. He says, God doesn't know. God can't see this island any better than the rest of the world can. What did he mean by that?
This is a forsaken island.
Oh,
no one's coming to save.
Damned. It's damned.
It's damned. No one's coming to save us. No one's coming to save us. This island is hell.
This place is dead.
It might be hell on Earth. It's Dante's first. No one's coming here.
That's wild.
What?
No
one's coming. Like, God has no authority here. This is its own
we can't
thing.
Even see it, dog.
Yeah. I mean,
into it.
Truly, it's kind of what
yeah.
Kind of where I'm like, no, they're all alone. And then I was listening back. I kept saying the others are fighting Dharma because they want to get off the island.
Mm-hmm.
I can't get off the island.
No.
Like, I've really started to turn a corner. You cannot get off this
you
island.
You can't be getting off.
There's no way.
You're meant to be here if you're going to be here. Right?
Yeah, all evidence points to, like, most of these people, it was predetermined that they were going to end up on this island. Yeah. So, yeah, you're not getting out of here.
There's no previously on Lost on this episode.
There was not.
So sorry.
There was not.
There was no previously on Lost. It just jumped right in to them hanging out. I'm going through to see if we've missed anything major here. Bruce Davison, once again, Senator Kelly from X-Men. Do you remember when he turned into a jellyfish?
No.
Do you know who I'm talking about? The psychologist. Have you seen it's like 2005-ish X-Men movie?
Probably.
The first one.
Yeah, probably.
And the senator gets kidnapped by Magneto, and he puts him in the chair, and he's like, "You will become like us," and then gives him a mutation, and that mutation kind of makes him like a jellyfish man.
No.
And then he jellyfishes out of his cell and into the ocean, and then swims up on a beach, and Stan Lee's cooking hot dogs.
No.
Well,
I remember.
That's him. That's Hurley psychologist.
I remember that movie. I just don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember that part.
I think you should maybe watch it again.
So he just gets fried up.
Huh?
He just gets cooked?
No, he doesn't get cooked. He eventually, so...
You said when he got up on the island...
Well, Stanley's making hot dogs on the beach.
Oh,
like,
the way you said it, I was like...
That was like the Stanley cameo he had.
Gotcha.
And then, but he comes up on the beach and he's like a jellyfish. He's butt-ass naked and like his skin is like... And then he ends up at the X-Men's house and he's Senator Kelly. So he's been talking about no mutant rights. Mutants are forever. But he shows up at the X-Men's house. He's like, I'm a mutant now. I don't know what to do. And so it's like, kind of a story of empathy for a second, and then he just turns into water in front of Storm.
That's it.
And dies. Yeah. He just fully turns into water. But then Bruce Davison does come back because Mystique pretends to be Senator Kelly for the next 2 movies. And so he comes back to be Mystique, like posing as him.
I remember. You were talking about like the Halle Berry one, Rebecca Romaine was. So I remember all those. He got lost on me.
I love X-Men.
I'm going to remember him now, though.
Yeah.
Because I have been seeing lost people in all these different things lately, too. And I'm like, man, I just missed the whole window when they were doing other stuff.
Yeah.
And it was probably really weird when you were watching something and you were watching Lost as it was airing.
Oh, yeah.
To see them in something else.
Yeah. There's so many guest actors in Lost that it's always fun to be like, and this is this guy from that, you know?
Yeah. Well, the new episode of Fallout came out this week, and I was like, Michael Emerson.
Really? Is he still there? Didn't his head get cut off in the first episode of the first season?
But they do a recap, and like they still kind of like they carry his head, so there's a lot of information.
You still got it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah! So, I've been. There are people trying to convince me to watch that. Maybe I will. I watched the first episode and it was fine, but I was like, Michael Emerson's got his head cut off. He's not going to be here anymore. I don't want to watch anymore. Well, bye, Walton Goggins. I'll see you later.
Well, watch a show like...
I do love Ella Purnell. Maybe I should.
Watch a show like Lost, where you have no idea what's going on, and people just get killed when you're not ready for it at all. That's kind of where I'm at right now.
Yeah, I mean, shit. How long do we have? Speaking of...
Until the finale?
Until a death. That's all I'll say.
Oh, no, that makes it feel like it's soon.
Maybe. Who could say? Maybe it's never. Maybe Shannon was the last death.
I forgot that people die.
Do you want to... I know I poll you like every other episode, but do you want to guess who's going to die next? You're welcome to. And I'm not going to tell you when, but...
No, I need a second. I really... genuinely forgot that people die on the show.
You're not going to be able to forget that much longer. Season 2 is kind of slow for that kind of thing in the way that other seasons are not.
It's been slow going, though.
Yeah. Shannon died early, and then no one's died since.
And then he just didn't talk about it. Right. You know, it's like Shannon just was peace. Womp. Yeah, kind of. And, oh, no. Okay, I'm gonna do like a main guess, and then maybe an out of the box.
Okay.
My out of the box is like Rose or Bernard are gonna get, and I'm not saying I'm rooting for that. I'm just yeah, I know. I feel like
the old couple.
Well, I feel like you told me there was a Rose and Bernard episode coming up.
It's our next episode, in fact.
Yes, I'm not really sure why they're getting their own episode unless something happens. Unless one of them is outie. It's so.
I'm sorry.
I can't think of any mains. No mains are. Gosh, no mains. It's got to be Charlie. I feel like it could be Libby.
Well,
I feel like Libby might not be here for the long haul because it's not going to be Echo. It's not going to be Ana Lucia. I'm trying to think of the newbies.
Mm-hmm.
So it might be Libby.
Who could say? We'll find out who's going to die pretty soon. Do you want to talk about Connect 4 for a minute with me?
Yeah.
So they're playing Connect 4. Leonard,
with the numbers.
We know from the numbers episode, and Hurley are playing Connect 4. Do you know how many holes Connect 4 has got in its grid?
There's going to be...
Are you over there doing math?
Yeah, there's 10 on the bottom or 8 on the bottom.
I don't know. That's not what I asked.
I'm going to say there's 64. It's going to be my guess.
There's 42.
Dang it.
It's a lost number, baby.
Yeah, I went 8 by 8, so it was 8 by 6.
I don't know. Again, I haven't. But aren't they catty cornered? Like, isn't one like this and one like this and one like that? Like,
they're straight up and down.
I guess they are because they have to do the.
They're straight up and down.
Jeez. Okay. Well, there's 42. And when they're playing it, Leonard, as he does, is saying those numbers. What number was he punching every time?
4.
No. He goes 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42, 4, 8, 15,
8.
16. That's right, boys. That's all.
Oh, okay.
We'll come back to this in season 6 and you'll understand.
So that was another day you were talking to the audience without me.
Yeah. They're using you to talk to the audience.
Look, I'm happy to be on y'all's podcast, man. It seems like you guys are having a good time. I'm happy for you all.
Do you think that Sawyer really wants to sing Kumbaya and do Trust Falls with Libby secretly? Like, I know he was being sarcastic, but do you think maybe he thinks that might help him?
100%. Yeah. I feel like, especially at this point, like when the food came out, he is hoarding all of that stuff because he wants people to come to him and he gives him somebody to talk to.
Yeah.
He wants company. Yeah. That's the only reason he's doing any of this.
I think Libby should have took him up on it. Should have been like, yeah, we'll get a group together tonight. We'll do some Kumbaya. We'll do some Trust Falls.
He would have made fun of it, and then he would have been there.
And he'd love it, yeah.
He would have been there. Yeah, I think
he would mask how much he loved it by being like, oh, this dumb hippie shit. But then he'd go home a more full and complete man.
Yeah, I think with
his tent,
the food, the medicine, the guns, Sawyer wants people to come to him, so he has somebody to talk to and somebody to spend time. He wants to feel valued. He wants to be around people.
Yeah.
He'd love to sing Kumbaya. That'd be like
It'd be fun.
Yeah, it'd be like the kid who's...
It's a good song to clap to, too.
Yeah. It's like his paw finally played catch with him. He would love that. That's all he's ever wanted.
Right.
I genuinely believe that. It probably sounded sarcastic when I said it. I did not.
No, I believe you.
Yeah. I think he wants companionship or fellowship more than most people on the island.
Yeah, he wants it bad.
Bad.
He needs a friend. He needs some buddies.
He wants it so bad that he's toxic, and
he needs to start a book club. He's got all those books that he's read already. Let's pass them around. Discuss.
Yeah.
Let's all be friends.
Yeah, but that would take effort, and he doesn't do effort.
That's true.
It's
got
weird.
him there.
He doesn't do vulnerability either.
Right.
But also, I don't know. He's a complicated character, but he's also very one note. It's hard to
get his ass.
No, it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
That's kind of. I feel like that kind of describes everybody on the island, actually.
Yeah, I am who I am. Do you have anything else that we really need to discuss? Any other notes? Oh, I have my Christmas gift from Anthony.
Oh, yeah.
Which is a really cool John Locke shirt. And we got from our producer Zoe our final advent that is the countdown clock. We're going to put it up somewhere. It's fantastic, and it was made by Great Scott Prop Shop over on Etsy, and we love it.
We do.
So cool.
Well, it's weird. Like now we're getting all these like little, if we're getting trinket. We got all sorts of stuff.
Oh,
now.
the Cold War.
Oh.
Man of science or man of faith? Man of science or man of faith?
Yeah, that was the opening episode of season 2, right?
Yes, it was. Wow.
Yeah, so we got all this cool stuff now, so we got to figure out a way to get it on camera.
Yeah.
All of it on camera.
We're working on that.
No, I don't think I missed anything. I feel like I loved everything about the episode, except I didn't get enough out of any of it. It just left me wanting more on each side, but it's like I don't know if we're going to get... I mean, I know we're going to move forward on the island stuff. I mean, obviously, we got to figure out what's going on with Henry Gale. We have to still figure out the Cold War. Is Locke going to walk again? Yeah. All of that stuff.
Are we going to keep pressing this button until the end of the show? Or is the button going to go anywhere? Are we going to learn more about the button? There's a lot to be...
Can I...
Yeah.
Just be... Like, I'm kind of bummed that we have to revisit the Libby stuff. I think I would have liked to known what was going on with that, like, now. You know what I mean?
Right.
Okay. No.
Me too. Bad.
I was just like, okay, so do I have to wait the 5 more episodes to like see her in the background, see her one off, talking to Hurley and be like, what are they talking about? Oh, I forgot that time that Libby was also, in the rehab facility with him. Mm-hmm. Hopefully we get back to that someday. Am I going to have to do that for a while or... Am I saying dumb stuff today? I feel like you're laughing at me.
You are so right in everything that you're saying, and it is putting me in the most hilarious position I've been in so far, where I can't say anything, but that everything coming out of your mouth is a little ironic. And of course, you don't know that, and everything is coming earnestly from you, and it makes sense, and I agree with you. But damn.
Well, you keep laughing. I'm like, you laughed at me a lot this episode. I can't tell if I'm doing great because of that.
You're doing great. You're doing great. I'm just a giggly guy when it comes to...
No, it's just, it's like the same thing. Every time I see Charlie, like even this episode when he's talking to Echo, I'm like, sick. We got to do the heroin thing at some point. Are we going to do it now? When are we doing it?
Right.
I feel like every time I see Libby going forward, I'm like, are we going to talk about it? Well, we do it. When are we going to do it?
Right.
So...
We'll see.
It sounds like we're going to be in for one. All right. Fine.
Who could say? Wow.
Is Desmond coming back soon?
Desmond, okay, so we've got 4 episodes. 1 more for December, then 3 in January, and then the finale. And the finale is when Desmond will come back to us.
Okay. We'll see him. We'll see you in February.
We'll see you
in
February.
Brother. We'll see you in another life, my brother.
We'll see you in February, brother. Our next episode.
Dave said that.
He did. And I took a note about it and I didn't say it, but he did say.
Are you proud of me?
See you in another life, Hurley. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's, I'm sure, sticking with everybody because who was that weird guy who said that to everybody and then ran off?
Maybe. Here's the thing. If I wasn't watching it with you, I would never have thought about Desmond twice. You would just think it's like a guy who showed up and then, you see
Desmond.
You see one-off characters in TV shows all the time. If I wasn't watching with you and you hadn't told me that he was coming back and I was like, that sounded like that one dude that I'll never see again. See you in another life, brother.
Wow. Do it one more time.
I know, don't.
Please.
Don't. See you in another life, brother.
Yay! I like that. No, I miss him too, and he'll come back soon. Our next episode is going to be SOS, season 2, episode 19, which is our Rose and Bernard episode.
Sorry about it. Sorry about it.
Why are you sorry? I'm so excited to see more of them.
Yeah, you're going to see less of them after that episode.
Damn.
That's my prediction.
Damn. Anthony hates old people.
I'm giving you the space to apologize for putting those words in my mouth.
I'm sorry. Anthony doesn't hate old people.
He
hates Rose and Bernard, apparently.
I didn't say that either.
You want them to die.
I don't want them to die. I just, it might be their time.
It might be their time. It might be. Who could say? We'll find out. Yeah. Join us next time. We talk about SOS and Rose and Bernard and whether or not they live or die. Thank you so much for joining us. for Flight 815. We've loved having you. Let's get this puppy on the ground.
Take us home.
We're descending in Los Angeles. We're going to, I think, land on the roof of Santa Monica Mental Hospital. We're not a helicopter. And so I understand what you might be thinking. Don't land on the roof. That's not where planes go. I think I can manage, okay? I think I can handle it.
Come on.
Is it a long enough building for me to runway on it? No. I'm going to have a lot of momentum, and it's not going to have anywhere to go. But we're going to figure it out. So let's descend. Thank you so much for flying with 815. And we'll see you next Monday. Thank you.
See ya.